This is a test of a live video. Sorry about these. I don't think I look any wiser, not younger for sure. I'm within 3 feet of the old modem over here, which is blinking. When I've done live videos, I understand if I'm on the front porch and the door is closed and all of this stuff, the signal just, but when I see it slowing down, when it lags, when it reconnects, I just want to see what happens. If I'm this close, is it okay? The first time I did a couple of YouTube live videos, it was okay. I was even in the backyard, back porch. But yesterday, when I was doing a live on the front porch, stormy weather thing, it did the same thing. Now, it could be the phone. I maybe need a better phone, but this works. Maybe the signal needs to be unhindered. I don't know if the TV is on, it's draining from the Wi-Fi signal. We've got the one, what is it, a modem? Is that what this thing is right here? Right there. Is that what's sending out the signal to everything, the TVs, the phones, the computers, whatever? Well, the computer here is hardwired directly, so that's not causing a drain. So I'm just going to do this for a couple of minutes and see what's the story. So far, so good. So far, so good. And when I watch it back, I can tell, because you get those glitches in it, pixelations and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully okay. But it kind of spoils the fun of going live. I don't go live on my data because I don't have a lot of data on my phone plan. I'm on that old people's consumer cellular thing, which is pretty good. But the more data you have, the more you pay, and I'm at the bare minimum. But if I were, let's say, out fishing at Salt Fork, I wouldn't be able to go live and maintain it, because then when you've reached your data peak, it just goes slower and slower. So I don't know why the Wi-Fi thing is. We're on Spectrum, and Spectrum's supposedly the best. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of shaggy. Not the Duck Dynasty ZZ Top Bushman look, but when it gets so thick, it just kind of gets that itchy. Now, see, slow connection. How? I'm right. Do I need to put the phone on a tripod and put it right next to, within inches of? I don't know. I don't know why the signal would be so drained. I do feel sorry for Thursday, by the way. Thursday just kind of exists in the week there, middle of the week, because if you start on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is in the middle, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 7 days. People always say Wednesday is hump day. Well, that's a Monday through Friday. I get that, but biblically the first day of the week was a Sunday, so I guess Wednesday would be your middle of the week. But just saying, Thursday, it doesn't get a lot of attention. Friday, everyone's working for the weekend. Friday is tomorrow. Everybody's excited about Friday if they have the weekend off. Wednesday, it's that middle of the week, and even Monday, for all those negative reasons, gets more attention, I think, than a Thursday. Here, I'm just following up on more job leads. The temperature has changed. It dropped. I sometime this morning, I woke up and checked the weather. It was like 36 degrees, and that's almost a 40-degree drop from where we had been. And it's a little bit damp and a little bit breezy, so it's cool out there. And the next few days, we're going to have that. In fact, overnight, one night, I think it was 18 degrees. Brr. So my daughter and I are thinking pie. We got started on this raspberry pie thing, so I don't think you can buy one ready-made, and if you did, I don't think it would be that good. Restaurants don't probably sell raspberry pie, and if they do, it's going to cost you probably $4 or $5, $6 just for one slice of pie. one slice of pie, which isn't going to be humongous. So you might as well go to Walmart and get a pie for like $5 or $6 in the frozen foods and go home and bake it and have all you can eat. But it's with this type of weather, it's also, hey, kind of cool, kind of chilly. One more time, make some home. In fact, if you're one of those people that loves those turkey meals like Thanksgiving and holidays, get yourself a turkey. Go get a small turkey. Do up your turkey. Have a nice. It's cool weather before we get to warm weather, spring and all that. The springy days, all the yard work's done. Although I noticed the grass is greener in the backyard, it's starting to do that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to cut it yet. I'm watching the dandelion. I'm watching some of the yellow flowers getting smushed by the rain, but I'm watching the dandelions getting ready, the greens, because this may be the year. Slow connection, I see it. This may be the year I do the dandelion green salad that they have on Depression Era Cooking with Clara. Check that out on YouTube. She's a dear. Probably will put you in mind of your grandmother. For many, she was grandmotherly like that. But I'm not ready for the grass cutting by no means. Never will be. But with the cooler weather, hey, enjoy. Put that turkey in there. Bake a ham maybe. Because when the warm weather, we don't like to fire up that oven too much, do we? So now's the time to do it. And although my dad would eat soup year round, hey, soup always tastes better. Soup tastes better on a cool day, a chilly day. Whether it's homemade vegetable or, people love their chili with or without beans. I think if it's beans, it's chili. Soup, if it's chili, it's like the sauce you put on your hot dogs, right? I love hot and sour soup, but no Chinese buffet near here. Broccoli cheddar, my mom loved, but it's hard to make. Potato soup, Alicia's mom used to make that. The last soup I made was stuffed pepper soup, and it's not hard to make. It's pretty good too. And I've got the big silver pot now. I can make soup in, or I can do it in this slow cooker. So we'll see. Soup weather's here. Enjoy the cool weather. Hey, if you're one of those people like me that would rather be out in the yard when it's cooler, do it now. And of course, coffee always tastes a little bit better when it's cool. I'm not one of those people on a hot, muggy summer morning, 75 degrees, and the humidity is just, oh, go get a cup of hot coffee. Are you nuts? Ain't gonna do that. So I just saw we had another slow connection. And so I guess this is enough of a test. 1, 2, 3. It's like when you go to a concert and they're in the warm-up stage, or even a high school musical. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check 1. Checking all the mics and test 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I think, is that necessary? They probably did that a long time ago, but now the crowd's here, so let me go out there and look like I'm doing something like, well, that guy knows what he's doing. He's just walking up to a microphone, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. So, oh, he's important. He's come on, he's just talking into a mic. I used to do that in radio. The craziest thing, I'll end on one of these stories. When you're in radio, you get invited to do a lot of goofy things. I remember working at the one radio station, and we were part of Ugly Bartender contest. Now, not being a bartender, I might have won, but we were the judges. We know some of the radio personalities. I also remember participating in a donkey basketball game. That was fun. So one of the guys on our team said, "Is this when you technically get thrown off your butt onto your butt?" Using a different terminology there. I remember we played in some kind of a fundraiser tournament. There were 2 different games, and the radio station team played the sheriff's department in the county we were in. The sheriff's department had this one big old boy. I mean, and you try to get a rebound or something with him underneath, and just bouncing off, And we had another thing where it was called celebrity bowling. And it was for big brothers and big sisters, I believe it was, over in Zanesville. And I remember participating in that because I was at the radio station. I was on air. I was, you know, celebrity. It's like really, I'm not a celebrity. Not maybe if I'm at a big time radio station. Maybe if I'm kind of in Columbus, Ohio. Both yeah, maybe a bigger market. Come on, not in Perry County, not even in Muskingum or Licking or Fairfield County, Hocking County. Come on, these are small communities, small cities. You know, it's just take the celebrity part away. But it was what it was. So that was fun. But for one time in my life, I was a celebrity. Slow connection. I'm watching it again, and I'm right next to the thing. It's driving me crazy. So one time in my life, I was a celebrity, or if you count all those outings. But for the celebrity bowling, I guess I had to be a celebrity if I was bowling. And then I saw how I was bowling, and it's like, you know, I didn't strike out just on the bowling. I was. And the coolest moment in my life when I was the summer between my junior high and high school year. It was junior high, not middle school. Some schools still go with 7th and 8th as junior high / middle school. Now I think some of them are 6, 7, and 8, and some are 7, 8, 9. It just depends the school, the district, the area. So going into my freshman year, I was in the band, and we had a parade. I love this story. We were up in the Columbus, Ohio area in Bexley, one of the suburbs. Slow connection. I see you. And they were getting the parade set up and formed. This band goes here, and that float goes there, and the baseball little league boys go over it, and all this stuff, and staging. That's what we were doing. They were doing. So we're in this area waiting for the parade to begin. And when you're in the band, you hear people tuning up on trumpets and clarinets and saxophones and stuff, and the drummers are you can't tune a drum technically, but da 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 da, and all this stuff, and it's there. And I remember somehow I had come across the music for Santana, O You Come of All. Now, O You Come of All has a certain meaning in Spanish. You'd have to look that up. I don't have it right now. I could look it up on the computer. Let me move this to this hand. We'll see what we can do here. See if I can put these glasses on without busting them. Oh, that's the one pair of glasses I have with a broken lens. So we'll go for the cheap readers, and I gotta almost lean into the computer. So as I'm talking about "Oh You Come of All" by Santana, dun 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 dun. Great song for pep bands, by the way. Yep, there's the Shaggy. No, okay, we're here. O-Y-E. Oops, okay, there we are. I'm typing. I do know how to type. "Oh You Come of All" meaning. That was quick. Okay. It says, "Oh You Come of All" is a phrase from a Latin jazz song by Tito Puente. It can mean listen to the music, how it's going. So basically, it looks like it's there's not much lyrics in the song. "Oh You Come of All." Da, da, da. It says here, it means, hey, what's up, or literally how it's going. How's your life? So "Oh You Come of All." Cool song. It is dun da da da. I may post it on Facebook later, just for those who have never heard it. Maybe in the marching. So my cool moment in life was I played trumpet, and I just started going dun da dun da da dun da 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 dun 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 da dun dun da dun 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 da da dun, which is, and next thing I know, the band I'm in, the high school band, there be people in there that knew it, they're playing along. Next thing you hear is a band over here is playing along. There's about 3 or 4 bands and stuff. So we had this impromptu jam station right there in the middle of the streets with Santana. Now, if you want to hear some incredible Santana, what's the one song he does? Europa, Europa. You want to hear Santana make a guitar sing and cry and just, that's it. Europa by Santana. But Oh You Come of a really cool song. He's also the one that did Soul Sacrifice and You're a Black Magic Woman. He rocked Woodstock. He was a new artist out on the scene. And when he, I think he did Soul Sacrifice, maybe another song or two at Woodstock, the original Woodstock, not the lame thing that came later. But, so Oh You Come of a, how's life? How's it going? Enjoy the music. It's just a good vibe feeling. So for about 5 minutes or so, the coolest moment, I came and went before I was even a freshman in high school. I mean, this was a July 4th parade, so it's just the rest of my life from July 4th, summer of 1973. It's just the coolness peaked and went, and that's okay. But at least I had one moment. At least I had the one moment. I had one heroic basketball shot in elementary, in intramural basketball. I threw up a shot, just it would have been a three-pointer by today's standards, and it went in, and yay, so, my heroic stuff, my sports moment, my celebrity thing, it's all way behind me, which is okay. Now I can just live a normal life. All right. Okay, well, I'll come back and check on this here later, see how this went. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, check. I need to have a pretend microphone, like get one of those little slow connection. There we go. It keeps doing that, lagging. I don't know why. I'm so close to the tower, the modem thingy here. The signal should be uninterrupted. The computer is hardwired, so that shouldn't be a problem. And even if the TV over here on stream it shouldn't be this. I can understand if I'm out in the backyard doing a live video showing you the tree of thorns, or I'm in the front and I'm covering a thunderstorm, and all that could be causing this. But this, come on. Oh well, I guess the answer to that, less lives. May happen too. Hey, you all have a good Thursday. Make Thursday special. I always say pray for somebody, bless somebody. Take somebody a piece of pie, a bowl of soup, something. Take somebody out to eat. Just give some kind of a blessing for someone today. Be a blessing. Pray for somebody. Country needs prayer. The world needs prayer. Check out some of my posts on my timeline. If you haven't subscribed to YouTube, by the way, it's that's the A in the circle, at Doug Allen 8305. I was disappointed in going live on YouTube, although on YouTube it's like here, people start commenting and all that, but I don't do any fun live YouTube stuff. I'm not going to be at the ball game walking a trail. I'm not going to be looking for Bigfoot in the woods. Be a long walk trying to, But anyway, so everyone have a good day. Enjoy your Thursday, as it's an all-day thing. Make it special. Here it's just kind of going through the motions, figure out what to do for dinner maybe. Maybe we get this special gift certificate in the mail for someplace. I'm always hoping, it's like, hey, is there a gift certificate for someplace? Just, I don't want to cook. I'll say this again. My mom, she always had a wonderful meal every night, and I'm sure she had tired days and days she was just, what to cook tonight, and in summer it was hot and we didn't have the air conditioning that we gained that in about the mid-70s. So mom just was a trooper. She did the mom thing, cooked with love, and the hardest thing for me is to come up with a meal idea as a single dad, a single parent. It's like, why? Because I want it to be a good meal for my daughter. Even if she is 19 and grown now, it's like I still want it to be good. That's just a parent thing. Trying to get that from my parents. My dad was always, how was that? Was that good? It's like when he picked some of his rhubarb and he cooked it up and it looked like a big thing of applesauce or something. Oh, there's some good rhubarb on the stove. Okay, Dad, enjoy, because I wasn't a rhubarb person. Now we did get from a local grocery place strawberry rhubarb pie, and that was pretty good. But otherwise, you know. So anyway, my little Thursday. Feel sorry for Thursday. Just make it a special Thursday for somebody. Is that the sun shining? Oh, looky. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, it's all right. Or look, sunshine on my shoulder makes me happy. I always did the parody on John Denver's song, and I shouldn't because it's a good song. Sunshine on my shoulder gives me sunburn. You know, of course I'd sing the next line in that, sunshine always makes me high. And it's like, yeah, that Rocky Mountain High. Sure, John, we know about that. But anyway, have a good day. Hope this gave you a laugh and a little chuckle. It is what it is. Now my dog's waking up, so got to go. Slow connection.